Right, with these technical issues at the end of Q3, Joseph comes up to the line out. Flamingo's out, but he's crashed. He stacked it. Joseph goes into P. Where's. That's what I was trying to find, but he disappeared before I got there. As Top Gun goes fastest. JohnJohn with a 50.9. JohnJohn's a 10th up. Yeah, 10's next. Wow. I don't think JohnJohn's going to have anything for that. Oh, he was on the very edge there. Oh. Shivers now. Oh, it was a stressful... I had a stressful moment. But luckily I was able to stream this, so we're all good. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to show you this. Let me take a screenshot. There we go.
Guys. So quite a few people are getting jump starts. What? Oh, there we go. We got sound, which is fine, but nobody coming through here. But I think, God, this connection is very laggy.
JohnJohn in the effective lead, and I think Joseph has as well, which means that JohnJohn takes the lead from Top Gun 1010 rounding out the podium. PD, Flamingo Eagle, top that guy. Prev.
The DRS is here with 2 tenths back, who should get him quite easily into the hairpin, and he does get him into the hairpin. So we have a change for the leadership. Right, ready. Red Dragon is all the way back there, and he's causing a yellow flag there. But we see JohnJohn and 1010 neck to neck, the 3 abreast going into the final corner. Into the start-finish straight we go with the Ferrari behind. With DRS coming up to the first corner, he should have the advantage to retake trial position, and it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. So, punch and counter punch, it seems. He's gone a little bit wide at the exit of the corner.
Oh, dearie me. That's not ideal, is it? Yeah, 10's. Yeah, well, that was going on. Turn that off. Yeah, 10's been biding his time. He's done the up and under. Is he gonna? Nah, JohnJohn closed the door on him. This is brought. Everywhere you look. This track is very strong. And it is one of those tracks where you can think about doing a 2-stop, but you have to commit early and be very lucky with your placement, where you start. Is the Avatar going to make the move? No, he doesn't. Oh, TD. Interesting. He goes for the undercut. He goes early. No, I think Ryan's just going to get him. Yeah, Ryan's going to get him. But for all the people to be stuck behind, there are slower drivers. Meanwhile, swap and change. Top Gun's actually fallen back quite a lot. And I would not be surprised if all 3 of these cars dive into the pits. There's a yellow. 10-10 is in. The other two stay out. That's interesting. They could not get closer to contact if they tried. They were so close to banging wheels. And they are a long way clear. And for some reason, Top Gun's lost out quite a bit. I don't know if he pressed the button to pit in too late and he had a slow stop. Yeah, we've had to restart the stream a couple of times because the main man Spark, or Spork, was meant to be streaming, but his internet is having a poo. So I'm here now. Now these two, they could play a DRS game. Here, Willow. Did you include your audio? Speak quick. I've got the overlay on, where you don't see that on stream. Did you include your audio in the party? Now go on the party and then see if you can include your audio. JohnJohn makes a move for the lead.
Oh, I'm
Did you not include your audio in the party? Oh, you muppet.
I didn't know that I had to change it.
I said that.
I didn't hear you. Not much, but will definitely make a difference. Both have the DRS. Top Gun's burning to get past, and Top Gun moves past TD.
Yeah, there's still a win up for grabs with Top Gun here.
Flamingo Eagle wide at the apex. No, keeps it down into the apex for 2. Oh, big snap! And that guy's going to capitalise. Back through.
Brilliant racing between those two.
Oh, this has been the battle of the race so far, I swear. In terms of overtaking, that guy and Flamingo Eagle have been together all race. But
yeah, it's terrible, and I can't see it. But it's less
Top Gun
intense because he's
Top Gun
flashing.
has 2, 3.
Yeah, he's flashing a lot.
As Red Dragon comes in. Oh,
oh, he's hit
contact!
10-10! I think that's the first time I've seen Top Gun at fault for a collision.
That is going to practically gift JohnJohn the win here.
Yeah, JohnJohn's
Top Gun, being the sportsman, lets him go through. Or no, he's being... Is he being lapped?
I think he's been lapped, yeah.
And that'll be...
And he's been lapped by leader JohnJohn, winner of the championship last season. Picks up where he left off. P1. And it could have been so much closer without that contact between 10-10 in P2 and Top Gun in P3. And if 10-10 decides to report that, and Top Gun gets a penalty, that's TD on the podium.
Earth?
I don't know.
Just crossing the line.
Drivers
behind him, only just round out. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be back because I may race.
Flag on the podium, look. Anyway, so I need to get screenshots. That's fine. So JohnJohn wins the first race and in turn takes the championship lead. 10-10, his rival from last season takes P2, Top Gun P3. TD, I thought he could do well, and P4, solid day out that one.
Nice. That's the first person I think I've seen to break into the 23s for the first sector. If you've already done that, apologies. Looks very tidy there for the AlphaTauri. Yeah, TD indeed. I mean, I'm proud. 47.6. So Willow looks on track to beat TD's time. It does take a little bit of curve, does upset his exit somewhat. That's going to affect him all the way down the start-finish straight. Is Willow going to be able to do it? And he does with a 1 minute 8.5. That is a brilliant lap. Looks like a good lap, but it doesn't look like he's going to improve his position. So it's more of a defensive lap with that. As he comes across the line, and he goes 6th with that, so he improves up to there. And JohnJohn goes in pole position with a 1 minute 8.4, 0.06 of a second faster than what Willow was able to do. Prev comes into the pits. He is on a blinder so far, so let's see how much time he can make. Unfortunately, Smaller Smiley has lost it. Dear oh dear, and that means we can shift our attention to the Mercedes, who is 6/10 up as a 47.4. A little bit wide during that right-hander there. And here we go. This is DeflatedWee, who was one of the favourites for pole position. It just depends on how much time he can find in this final sector. Into the bank corner he goes. DRS wide open. What is DeflatedWee going to do? Is he going to be able to slap it on pole position? Yes, he just does it. 0.08 of a second. Absolutely staggering lap time. Joseph Hale's only 5th. And so there we have it, folks. We have today's grid. We have... just had to do a screenshot there. We have DeflatedWee. We have JohnJohn making up the front row. Willow in 3rd. TD in 4th. Joseph Hales in 5th. Ryan in... Oh, and here we go. The race is starting. And here we go. The race is starting. 5 lights on. And it is go in Holland. A good start from everyone else involved. We have DeflatedWee on the inside, on the outside rather, with JohnJohn on the inside. All looks relatively straightforward as they come out of the first corner. No argy-bargy so far. Very tidy start from everybody involved. So, just got to get all of the right detailings on. Just bear with me, please. And here we go. Thanks for that. 5 have elected to go for a longer strategy. And look at TD as he goes round the outside. Oh, that was such an ambitious move. But unfortunately, he didn't quite pull it off. A full marks for trying, I'm going to give him that. But unfortunately, that sees him top all the way down to the bottom of the field on the very Aston Martin. He goes round the outside, but can he make it stick? Aston Martin just gives him enough room. And oh, and is that a moment there for Smaller Smiley? Yes, it is a moment there for Smaller Smiley. I wonder whether he's reset onto the track. I'm not sure if you're able to do that. Nevertheless, more so than it was on last game. So it just depends if the Mercedes can throw it down to the inside. No, he can't. And Deflated has gone off. It's all going wrong for the Mercedes, who has dropped down into 5th place. And he's just lagging there. As Ryan looks like he's going to go past the AlphaTauri of Willow. Down to the first corner he goes. And the Alpine makes the move stick on the AlphaTauri. Sitting right behind Joseph Hales. Yellow's in Sector 2. And that is Deflated. Deflated has made yet another mistake and has dropped back to 9th place. So what was top 4? And Chivers has had a moment. Was there a coming together between himself and Chivers, was there? So it's into the pits. As does Willow. So they must be going on to mediums to go to the end. Joseph Hales goes into the pit. Yeah, he's on medium. So I presume Willow's is doing the same. That has thrown everybody's race strategy into question. Ryan would be best suited for the end. But it all just depends, I guess, on when everyone decides to come in for their... comes into the pits, but Ryan is staying out in the Alpine. The Ferrari goes on for mediums. And Joseph Hales comes round to the start-finish straight. And it looks like the Mercedes might just do it. Has he been leapfrogged? Yes, he has. And it looks like the Ferrari has lost out to the Mercedes on the alternate strategy. Now Willow has got to pounce here because tyres of JohnJohn's will be absolutely freezing here. You look, you see, he's almost pushing him out of the exit of turn 3. But that has worked out a treat for Joseph Hales, who takes the net lead of the Dutch Grand Prix 2. I wonder who's gone wide. It must be the role of Josh. Oh, there's contact, and he's hit Willow. That, unfortunately, has taken Willow out of the race, and the Red Bull of Josh. Oh, that's such a shame there. That's taken Willow, ideally, out of contention for the race. Adam. It's interesting to see where he ends up. Hopefully, it should be ahead of Chivers. But what's the Ferrari going to do? He's going to try and retake the position. And JohnJohn goes back into the lead. He's not playing the cautious approach yet again. Ryan goes up into third. Ryan in the Alpine up into third position as the other Alpine of Tidy Spare comes out of the pit in 13th place, a lap down. And looks like there's been a change for the lead. Joseph Hales has passed Ferrari yet again. And now Ryan sets the fastest lap with a 1 minute 10.8. The two lose fighting each other. Hopefully for Philippine's case, it shouldn't be that much. As here we go, the Mercedes goes down for an overtake. And Joseph Hales has retaken the lead of Dutch Grand Prix that JohnJohn has been leading very convincingly as of yet. It all comes down now to these last few laps. We got 4 to go. And it's going to see another change for the lead. Ferrari gets all the way back past. And that's another change for position. It's a game of chess. When do you decide to overtake the car in front? 3/10 of the gap, and JohnJohn is back ahead in the lead. Despite all the pressure being thrown at JohnJohn here, he has held on truly well. And Ryan hasn't gone off. He's still held on. Joseph Hales threw everything he possibly could. But JohnJohn comes over the line. He wins the Dutch Grand Prix. And what was an interrupted session. I am so sorry for the lag there. But the defending champion puts another marker in its stranglehold over the World Championship. Absolutely. Willow very unlucky to be in the situation that he was in. DeflatedWee, unfortunately. And there we got the sound back. DeflatedWee just beats Prev over the line. That guy takes 9th and Greg not too far behind him in 10th place. And the world champion continues to dominate this championship with 10-10 not racing. DeflatedWee having a scruffy race. Joseph Hales trying anything and everything he could. But the Ferrari held on to the pressure. And here we have, that almost brings an end to what was a very disturbed but brilliant race. The connectivity issues, and TD actually gets the fastest lap at the end. So, these are your race results. We have JohnJohn wins with Joseph Hales in 2nd, Ryan 3rd with Top Gun 4th, Chivers in 5th with Willow 6th, Deflated 7th.
Hales, a bit deep. See if he's improving by much. He's improving by 15 seconds, so he is around the 109. But let's see what he can do on the start finish line. Hey JJ, good evening. See that guy who is gonna do 8.5, goes quicker than Chivers. TD, I believe his fuel ran out, so Joseph, who is going to start his final lap. Oh, and Deflated spins. That's his quali finished. Wiggles, who is improving by half a tenth. And, oh, and goes a bit deep on the final corners. So he is not going to improve, as JohnJohn is improving by a tenth in Sector 2. As here comes JohnJohn. He is a 7.5. Provisional pole. See who we got next. Is Shiver quicker in the middle sector. Can he improve? Can Joseph get onto pole position? Or did he have a little whoopsie there? And he does not get pole position, but he does get P2. Fairly invalidates, so he is P3. Slipstream from Chivers. Tantan and Chivers, what they're doing. Chivers P8, Tantan P5, and that's it. So here you got it, guys. JohnJohn getting pole position tonight. Joseph Hills on the front row with him. Fairly just barely behind Joseph Hills with a 100th of a second. Wiggles P4, 1010 P5. We've got Deflated P6, unfortunately, with a spin. He is 100th of a second quicker than Ryan in P. And here we go. Bit early. 5 lights. And here we go. And here we go. As JohnJohn having a good start. Most people on the hard tyres. Oh, and we've got Chivers into the wall, and he is out, and that's a virtual safety car. And Ryan making a little spin on the exit. We are... Yep, we're back to green. Oh, Fairley's round. I have no clue what happened there, if there was any contact or not. Now, Jose here. He is looking and he's going to make a clean move on JohnJohn and is in P1. Make an overtake. He is going to make a move. Oh, there goes Wiggles. Ooh, a little touch there. Oh, Flamingo's round and DNF, so that's a safety car. Oh. Safety car is in this lap, and there goes JohnJohn. Wiggles is not sleeping. He is following closely behind. Even Prep is what looking. Who has been sleeping a bit? It's Patch, who's passed by Joseph, as Joseph is on the outside of JC. Great move from him there on the outside. And 10. Yep, Lamb is still an AI, so. And we've got Smiley. No, Smiley. Oh, and that's another safety car. Okay. And there goes JohnJohn. No one's sleeping there. And Deflated making a move on Patch. Patch getting swarmed all over. And Deflated goes deep. And had a little moment there. And is now back in P14 as now Joseph Hills and Greg. And Santana fighting. Joseph looking for the inside. He is sticking it with that. Oh, there goes Greg. Little touch there. And Greg goes wide, and now is with DeflatedWee now. Behind. Whoa, these two are on a mission, on the rocket there to catch the top two now. And here comes Tantan, who is looking for a move. He is on the outside now, but Prev is looking for a move on Tantan. But Tantan shuts the door on him. And in the lead, Tantan is now in the lead, and here comes Joseph Hills on the inside of JohnJohn. And now they are in front of the old hard tyre runners. Joseph Hills goes to the outside and makes the move, brakes very late. So 10-10 will have an opportunity as Wiggles spins at the final corner. And now 10-10 has got the DRS at the better exit, and he is back into P1 as Fairley is joining them up the front. Ryan is trying to catch up as these three are battling it out. Still in the DRS with Joseph as 10-10 has gone for the undercut. Whoa, big lock up there from 10-10. Redeemer. Yeah, JohnJohn right now is going to get back into lead. Joseph goes for softs. Adamski getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits on Joseph Hills. And Fairley making a move on JohnJohn before turn 1. They have, and there comes Fairley again. And Joseph Hills making a double move into turn 1 and is in P2. Right now. And Joseph stays in front after the DRS. DRS again. No, JohnJohn is gonna move to the inside. He is. Ooh, and now to the outside. JohnJohn, an outstanding move from JohnJohn on Fairley. As now, and then they touch. Fairley is round. Oh, Fairley hit the rear tyre of Joseph Hills. Who's that? Wiggles? Willow is round. With scrappy old mediums. He needs to have a clean run now. He is struggling. He is struggling with those tyres. But right now, they are behind. And Ryan is going to win by just a second on JohnJohn for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Here we got him, the winner of tonight, Ryan 2971, JohnJohn P2, Joseph P3, 1010 P4. TD, he is... Whoa, and Willow has made a move on that guy. So TD will stay P5, even with that 3-second time penalty. Willow gets P6. That guy P7. Deflated get P8. Fortunate for him there. Cross the line into P9, getting 2 points with the race. JC getting 10 points. 10 points. 10th place. And jeez. Perhaps he might have had a puncture. Yeah, but of course he probably...
As Deflated comes around to set his time run.
Starting.
And 1010 is invalidated. He's not going to improve.
That's still a good lap, so I think he might... He has a chance of being okay.
Jay Clates is invalidated as well. DeflatedWee is up.
McLaren...
As is JohnJohn.
Perhaps starting another run. That guy coming around again. Not a lot of ERS. He's taking the line. Ah, that's why. They're taking the line to make it quicker. Oh, he's coming to the pits. Did TD miss the line?
This is going to be very, very close indeed.
Adam's key next to the line. 18-2. Doesn't improve.
Right, we've got DeflatedWee coming down to the
14.
line. Is he going to be on provisional pole?
16. 16-1.
No, he's not. 16-1.
Only just moves him ahead of his teammate. JohnJohn next to the line. JohnJohn can't do it either.
Joseph Hales is next. He's 2/10 off in his best. Could be a surprise result for the Mercedes. He goes across the line. And it's pole by 3/10, 3 thousandths of a second. Wow.
The man is insane. He goes from not having a setup and being quite low in the order in the sprint to taking pole for the main race.
That is crazy. What a finish. By 3 thousandths of a second. That is a Hamilton, Hungary 2023 moment. That was so close.
Wow. Starting.
And 5 lights are on ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. And a good start so far for Joseph Hales, but it looks like 1010's had an even better start than the AlphaTauri. Down the inside he goes, and no, but the Mercedes just holds on. Almost a little bit of contact there between those two cars.
John.
Yep, I'm seeing him round the outside in the Ferrari. That's going to give him the inside into the left-hander. The world champion, oh, he almost gets the position. DeflatedWee,
opportunistic.
Absolutely, right up the onside of him, you're right, but he can't quite get the move done. As he gets hit up the back by TD. I'm sure there'll be plenty of words in the chat about them later. How you doing? Joseph Hales having another bad exit. That's going to put the Ferrari all over the back of him.
Be a close one.
It's going to be very close. The Ferrari down the inside. He's going to make the move stick, it seems. Is Joseph Hales going to come back? He's got to run on the inside, but he doesn't quite make it. Put the pressure on now.
As Smaller, I think he's spun. Yeah, Smaller's gone wide at the double right-hander just before Sector 2-3 split. Lost a bunch of time.
Well, safe to say Smaller Smiley won't be feeling too smiley about that one. God. And straight away, JohnJohn pits now. As does as does TD, as does DeflatedWee. So they've gone early for the undercut.
That, for me, that's a really weird call. The race yesterday as Prev gets past.
Oh, and that guy's gone off. And he's destroyed one of the thankfully, he's destroyed one of the bollards, and thankfully there doesn't need to be a 1,500-word essay to fix it. Everyone ghosted. As 1010 comes into the pits, as does... So. Well, no, Joseph Hales stays out.
Joseph stays out. Watch what tyres he goes on to, though. He'll come out of ways behind JohnJohn, but bear in mind they still have to stop again. He's going on to softs.
He is going on to softs, so that's him to the end. But
Deflated and
TD and Deflated side by side.
They're side by side through the next section. Up the hill, Deflated with best traction. And I believe the DRS as well, yes. So Deflated Josh, Deflated, ED. It'll be a little bit early for them to box, but their softs will be much fresher by the end. I'm just thinking that the gap is going to be too big. Especially with the undercut that 1010 is now going to have on them.
You got to clear this Aston Martin very quickly, and with DRS...
Deflated and Josh. Ex-AT1 teammates at Red Bull last season. As TD goes a little bit wide. I've been watching from his POV. They were side by side in 5 and Deflated on the inside. Clean move.
I think
this is a man on a mission that we are watching right now.
He's got it.
It's very true, but as he sends it, block pass, great move.
I think TD was a little bit cautious there, if I'm honest, because I think he knew it's not worth wasting time fighting the AlphaTauri when he's got a fight with Deflated. So he's a bit like, okay, you go past and I'll run my own race.
At 10-10, down the straight, passed him well before turn 1, as Joseph Hales was an 18.3. 3/10 faster than 10-10 that time. I think they'll come out just behind Josh. They might get a little bit in the way of that guy, you know. Because I think he might just very closely be in their pit window.
No.
Because he does a little bit wide, and
And
there it is.
as we say that, he gets a time penalty.
The commentator's curse.
We've done it again. TD gets another time penalty.
Me.
Think about. But we're going to go on board with the leader, 10-10, who qualified in second, was champion in Season 4, and been something of a specialist around this track. 10-10 comes up to the start-finish straight, crosses the line, and wins round 4, the Portuguese Grand Prix, as Joseph Hales makes a very ceremonious finish. DeflatedWee, who has recovered so well to be where he is despite all of the penalties, is coming across the line now. P4 for the second Mercedes. It's definitely been a good day in Constructors for the Silver Arrows. TD comes up to the line in 5th. Josh crosses the line to take 6th with Preb in 7th. Greg is coming up to take 8th place with that guy and J Clates, who hung on despite all of this to cling on to the last point. Whatever happens, he's nailed down in 10th place. Could not agree more. Race as well. If he did get the fastest lap, it would be a clean sweep. However, it's been a day where he certainly made his point and scored plenty of them in this round. I think JohnJohn, ambitious call, was hoping for a safety car probably, but just didn't quite get the strategy right. Even amazing pace, but he did get the fastest lap. So we're just going to go over the top 10 now. So 10-10 wins the Grand Prix with Joseph Hales second from pole position. JohnJohn and DeflatedWee in their grid positions in 3rd and 4th. TD up to 5th with Josh in 6th. Preb and Greg 7th and 8th respectively, with that guy 9th and Jay clashing off in the points paying positions.
Here we go, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. JohnJohn looks like he's going to be leading into turn 1. Joseph having a little look around the outside. DeflatedWee off the track, looks like he's going to lose a couple of places. But it's JohnJohn who leads the way. And it looks like Joseph is on the soft tyre as well, so that's going to give him a little bit of an advantage in a few laps. And all 3 wide, and JohnJohn is the last on the brakes. And it looks like a relatively clean start. Ooh, looks like Prev's lost it. Looks like he's maybe come together with Smaller Smiley. Oh, that's such a shame. Smaller Smiley had a very good qualifying. Oh, poor beat. Obviously no DRS yet. And Joseph Hales using a little bit of battery. And gets himself back into the lead. And DeflatedWee also looking down the inside there with Ryan. And that's a very good move. Be interesting to see if Joseph can pull away on the softer compound. Oh, Smaller Smiley with I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't, it looks like I think he come together with Prev maybe the first time. So yeah, just a spin. Oh, Flamingo Eagle had such a great qualifying up to 6 and. I think he's had a spare, or he's come together with someone. And JohnJohn, what's happened with JohnJohn? Has he had a spare? Has he come together with someone. You don't often see JohnJohn down in 8th place. It's a shame we missed that. We've got to come back now. Obviously DRS is enabled. And yeah, Joseph is checked out. Obviously he's on the soft tyres as we know. And yeah, he's got a great chance to really pull out a nice lead here. No, I don't think. We've got Novi and JohnJohn into the pits. And I'm guessing that they're the hard tyre on and trying to get to the end. They'll be hoping for like no more safety cars or BSCs. One of the cleanest drivers in the league. And ooh, side by side there, and both drivers did very well not to come together there. You just want to forget. Seems that went a very strong race, and as I said, it's great to have Commence back as well. You need to do more races. Come back, come back. So, lap 9. Joseph Hill's in. He's pitting. What tire will he put on? Yep, I think the mediums. I think he's put the mediums on. Behind JohnJohn. Okay. So, yeah. Got 3 seconds to make up. Check. Tivers. JohnJohn up to 4th. Joseph Hales passed JohnJohn. So we missed that. Yes, just looking so good for Joseph Hales. Up to 3rd already. The 2 cars ahead have to pit. He's probably at this point just praying no safety cars. But as we know with Belgium, that's always possible.
But hey!
Aloha.
Hello! It is working! Hello chat. Sorry about all the issues. No one's fault. Nice move on. Comments there? I think I might need to turn you up. So, Chip is 7th place at the end of this Grand Prix. Josh has the penalty advantage on Greg, but if we know Josh...
As that is Chivers down the Kemmel straight past DeflatedWee. He's going to want to push to get away from him.
That will not matter unless Josh can get a couple of seconds on Novi in this final lap.
Which you never know. Josh does have some pace, as we know. 2-time champion in AT1. Will that transfer over to his first full season in NA?
Seems a bit stuck behind Greg at the moment.
Yeah.
But here comes Joseph Hales for the final time this evening. I don't know how many times you've seen it on stream tonight, but for the last time this evening, Joseph Hales comes out the bus stop to win in Belgium. And is that his first NA win of the season?
I think so, because JohnJohn has dominated the season so far.
Well, JohnJohn.
I was going to mention it before you started talking about Joseph across the line. Deflated and that guy were going side by side through Blanchimont. That was a sight. That guy unfortunately couldn't quite get deflated there. But,
Josh runs
oh
wide
no!
in the final
Right
corner
at the end,
and gets his 3rd warning. Oh, that's heartbreak. You know, you finish in the points a lot. You don't want that ruining that. So
I mean, this one's outside the points, so...
Yeah. So, confirmation then. Joseph Hale's first win of the NA season, takes round 5 victory in Belgium. Hopefully for him it was a nice relaxing spa day. JohnJohn was pushing him hard. But in the end, 2 seconds was the gap. Ryan gets a point for the fastest lap and the final spot on the podium. Very well done. Kement's deflated, as we've already said. Shivers does stay ahead of that guy on time penalties, and will...
That, to me, looks like what is now wet. So the track will improve towards the session. The last man out on track. Yeah, as JohnJohn has gone 6 tenths faster. The man in a mission. Is this the championship leader they're watching in the Ferrari? So he's been consistently up there. One rare mistake, he still falls apart last week in Spa. So a well-deserved championship. First track in the Ferrari. 7 seconds later, 56.4, 1.4 seconds. It's definitely something. There's no other way. As that is the Alpine of Ryan coming around to start that now. So Ryan ready to come in on the wet road. Thinking about it in terms of them. Ready to keep on. His own immortal words, that's not ideal. Check flag has now fallen. Greg has missed the line. E-bombs come in, that's his session over. Man is a rocket. There'll be no being up to the line, despite not having still a fair amount up. A little bit slow from the that's the one. Ryan made it the line. No, he goes into P3, that's a good thing. Chillers into P2, 5 seconds. So that guy who has invalidated the right one. Last season's AT1 champion. He's been out qualified by IIRL TD10. Joseph Hales didn't quite catch both of them up there. Good evening, Seeley. 2 there. 2 cars on wets, not finding a payoff on them, but it is JohnJohn with a 1.6 second advantage to the next car, followed by Chivers, TD, who's out-qualified deflated, Novi in the second Alfa Romeo, as here we go, 4, 5 lights, and IRL is underway for the Imola Grand Prix, no assist here, JohnJohn with an amazing start as they're firing their way down to Chivers on the grass. Chivers getting passed by TD as Joseph almost sending it on the inside, having a little bit of a look. TD on the outside. JohnJohn is now absolutely running away with this already. Gap up to 9.5 tenths. TD staying put in third, or gaining a place to third. Sorry, Chivers has fallen down a lot, pretty easily. But we shall see. Deflated does go for it on the inside of TD there. I think also with the track drying up, will people have gone for a dry setup or a wet setup? Stuart Minerali. Wait and see. Oh, is J-Clates? Has J-Clates crashed? Has he lost his front wing maybe? No, his front wing looks to be... No, he's lost his front left end plate, so J-Clates will need to come in again. battle on getting ever closer to deflated, lap after lap. Oh, this deflated has made a bit of a mistake and Ryan's got past. That is a very interesting sight to see. The AT1 champion of Season 5. I think he said he was going fully NA this season. But we don't even know whether it will get to selected or at this rate. Brady doesn't look to be letting off the bottom brighter, certainly. The times are starting to fall up. I don't think it will be soon. Is the back actually going to last now? No, they are definitely having a few snaps there. This 4-car train, as Chivers gets another penalty, makes a mistake and goes wide, allows D-Bomb to go through. Very close with that guy. My voice is starting to die. Yeah, Redeemer, you're absolutely right. This lap is the crossover lap. So Greg and that guy have both chosen softs. Chivers, Novi, Aya, Adam. They've all gone to mediums. JohnJohn on mediums. Joseph on softs. Now this could be a very interesting call as Ryan gets 5 seconds for speeding. As Deflated also comes in. Very interesting between Joseph and JohnJohn as to who comes out on top, because there's now a fairly big head. JohnJohn, he's going to power past the DRS there. Novi gets another 3 seconds. Joseph Hales takes the lead in the Mercedes for the first time in this race. We've got a new race leader. However, that will mainly be because of the tyres. As JohnJohn gets 3 seconds. Yeah, I think that's pretty much Joseph wrapped up on this race win now. I think Joseph can take it relatively easily. That's the fast lap again, a 1:17.0. As they are now side by side, I didn't even notice that, sorry, my bad. As JohnJohn does go into the lead. I didn't see what happened there, I'm really sorry. Okay. Red Dragon has asked for the penalties. Already, JohnJohn has gapped Joseph to 2 seconds. If Joseph isn't careful, he could lose this race win. The ideal thing is that Joseph just can't get a penalty, as that is Ayahuasca who has spun at the very anti-alto. Unfortunately, not for the first time this race. The penalty window. On the last lap, I think it'll be very, very close to the line, but considering all things considered, the mediums were very likely to be the better option. So maybe Joseph had it in the first half of the stint, but JohnJohn has clawed it back. But he's still just about within. This is on tenterhooks, this. As that guy gets past D-Bomb again on the main straight. It'll be super tight, this one, but JohnJohn has all race been strong through the very anti-alto. And Joseph is just about still within it. It's very, very close. But JohnJohn comes through. Ravazza 1, Ravazza 2. JohnJohn crosses the line, gives everything he has, and Joseph Hales misses out on the win by a tenth. Well, Ryan comes through for a very well-deserved podium. Basically, gaining position off the start. As Chivers gets his final penalty, I hope. That guy fifth at the line, but D-Bomb does get fifth. How's that go? What comes of that? Joseph Hales has just said that JohnJohn may get a penalty for a push to pass. But as it currently stands, it is JohnJohn with the fastest lap from pole position with 1:17.022, followed by Joseph Hales. Very, very closely run battle all the way through. Ryan with a very well-deserved podium. Watch him spit now as well. It's not that unbelievable, come on. What was I saying? He does a 31.2 with his TD. It's actually pretty decent. That's as fast as I was managing when I was practicing the other day. Third gear through the hairpin. Nice exit onto the straight. Someone spun it at the start of Sector 1. I don't know whether that's Joseph Hales or DeflatedWee, but it is a Mercedes round. That guy's session is finished. He's not going to be able to improve. TD hits a 10.6. He's 3 tenths up. This would put him on a 27.2 if he keeps this trend up. His TD does do a 27.2. Smaller Smiley up into 5th on a 27.6. Next to the line is JohnJohn with a 26.7. Will we see any faster? Next to the line would be the McLaren of Prev, who comes into the pits having invalidated. Deflated was the car that had spun. Where's Joseph Hales going to go? Joseph Hales is on pole with a 26.6. Joseph Hales, your pole sitter for the Japanese Grand Prix. TD, you are in P3. How do you feel, my friend? I'm sure you must be having a nosebleed right now. You've already had a podium this season. But it is Joseph Hales on pole in the Mercedes with a 1:26.610, followed by JohnJohn, TD, Ryan, who's popped up into P4 with his last lap. As we watch for the lights, 4, 5, and IIRL is underway for Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix in IIRL. Joseph Hales, pretty decent start. He does have JohnJohn on the inside. He's on the softs at the moment. That will change later, of course, and that is Prev, who's spun on the exit of turn 1. But it is Joseph Hales who stays in P1, JohnJohn in P2, Ryan's gained up to P3, Smaller Smiley getting past Deflated on the start, who's held position, Flamingo Eagle into P6, TD with a horrible start, as Flamingo, timing data, ooh, interesting, top right corner of the screen, as Chivers has got past J-Clates. J-Clates has had a moment on the exit of Danisu that's caused him to lose a lot of places. He's now at the back of the field on those mediums. Chivers up 9 places as there's somebody else gone on the exit of Spoon. That is Greg. who's now down 6 places. Prev down 7. J-Clate's down 4. And that is another spin for an angry Corgi. And he's looped it again. You will want to be careful that he doesn't get front wing damage if he taps the wall. Ingo will have DRS. And that is Smaller Smiley, who has lost it on the exit of turn 1. That man can hardly catch a break. Almost out of DRS. He has burned his entire battery, as you saw there, just flashing a little bit as Tidiest Bear has spun again as Corgi gets his 3-second penalties. Joseph Hales does come in. Now, does he choose the mediums or the hards? Joseph Hales is going on to the mediums. As I said, I find that rather interesting because I don't think the mediums are actually that good. 30.5. We'll ride on board with Joseph for a bit as he goes on the inside of turn 1 of Prev. That's a very nice move that Joseph has just made. That's a very nice move. Who, as you can see on your screens, is flashing. On the outside of Degner 1? Surely not. If they were side by side into the entry there, I would have been pooing myself. That guy and Prev, who are about to go into turn 1 side by side, I believe. Prev goes to the inside early. Doesn't exactly do you any favours in terms of your speed. But that guy on the softs and Prev on the hards, it's no surprise that that guy eases his way past. Fight for the lead, fight for the lead. JohnJohn on the outside. He's stayed behind tactically to get DRS there, and he'll get the switchback from braking a little bit earlier. On those soft tyres, his traction will be amazing, and he'll have a DRS to power past Salame's rate 29.7. Will Joseph be able to even keep with him? DeflatedWee with the fast lap 29.3. And there's another yellow flag in Sector 2. That is an angry Corgi who has crashed. And that is a safety car. Now that will help Joseph to no end. He'll be able to box and get out, likely just behind Deflated. Well, he should. Yeah, they all are. Oh, would you look at that? The Mercedes man is going to get screwed by a double stack. Chivers gets a 3-second time penalty as DeflatedWee has stayed out. DeflatedWee is the only car in the top 6 to have stayed out. Make that top 7. It's going to be very much stacking up towards the Casio triangle. As DeflatedWee is winding up to go. And he has gone. DeflatedWee leads them back to green. JohnJohn is going to be bearing down his neck. But I think Deflated will want to be as aggressive as he can with JohnJohn here, so he can help out Joseph. The two have had some history in the past, what with coming together, Deflated and Joseph, but that doesn't mean that they can't put it aside and work together as teammates in this race. Will be ERS burn central as Jay Clates gets a 3-second penalty as that guy has had an issue, and they are side by side. They were almost 3 wide for the lead there as DeflatedWee tactically holds up JohnJohn for Joseph to go through. Lets JohnJohn go. Holds Ryan up a little bit in the process there. Lead. He will want to stretch his legs though, because a 6/10 gap, 5/10 gap. As JohnJohn's gone. JohnJohn's gone. What's happened to the Ferrari? JohnJohn has lost it. Championship leader not having a good string of races at all. As Ryan is on the inside of Deflated there. The two are side by side down the straight towards Spoon, but no, Ryan edges ahead. JohnJohn is gone. DeflatedWee now also flashing. As Chivers does go a little bit wide. That's a very aggressive move again on the exit of... Oh, and Chivers has been squeezed onto the grass. And Prev, who did squeeze him there, they've had a coming together and the two are now out of the points. An end to the race this is. Good drive from him there. But as we do see the pole sitter, Joseph Hales, come around the final corner. And through a chaotic race, Joseph Hales wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Ryan will come home in second, as there's been a bit of a kerfuffle in the final corner there with Josh and Greg. I'm sorry. And all of that, DeflatedWee comes home third, Smaller Smiley fourth, TD fifth. Flamingo Eagle has found himself from 10th to 6th. Ayahuasca P7, Greg 8th. Josh 9th, Chivers just about gets into the points with 10th. What a chaotic race that has been. Thoroughly enjoyable to watch, as I said. But yeah, it is Joseph Hales who takes the win from pole position. Ryan in P2 from P4 on the grid. DeflatedWee following up there in P3. For Smaller Smiley coming home in 4th after a good recovery drive, having spun early on. TD coming home to finish 5th, having started in the top 3. For me,
Smaller Smiley up to second. It's a very good effort there. And DeflatedWee just 3 tenths off JohnJohn. DeflatedWee is very good around Monaco. And to update his Xbox, he'll be back on soon. Awesome. And JohnJohn improves further. The first driver into the 19s. The track is just improving by the minute. Could be last driver who crosses the line, gets pole. Ryan up to 3rd. And very committed. Oh, just touches the barrier. And where will this fit that guy? He's already 5th place. And he goes up to 2nd. Wow. What a lap from that guy. DeflatedWee 4 attempts up. Does have a car ahead. I think it might be Greg. So DeflatedWee 4 attempts up. Can he find enough? Oh, I think that's the Ferrari into the wall there. And just a few corners remaining for DeflatedWee. And Joseph Hales goes quickest by a 10th. Wow. And DeflatedWee goes 3rd. Wow, such a shame we missed that. There's a 20% chance. Just get these screenshots. Oh, it's just one. Yeah. So congratulations to Joseph Hales, who gets pole position. Ahead of JohnJohn by 10th. DeflatedWee in 3rd. That guy in 4th. Oh, they're going as well. And a great start from Joseph Hales, who leads the way. Ahead of JohnJohn. DeflatedWee. There was a little bit of lag there. Oh, JohnJohn was looking to pass. Joseph ran outside there, but Joseph leads. JohnJohn is second. Oh, Ryan almost coming into the back of DeflatedWee there. And we have the two Aston Martin, Smaller Smiley and that guy. Novi in 7th, Willow in 8th in the way. JohnJohn in 2nd, DeflatedWee in 3rd. And Ryan in 4th, 1.7 back. And his Flamingo Eagles retired. I think he's retired on track. The car's gone. We've got that guy in 5th, Smaller Smiley in 6th, Willow in 7th, Novi in 8th, Chivers 9th, and Greg in 10th. Closely followed by Andrew Corrigan in 11th, Jay Clate, Joseph Hales, and JohnJohn for the win. And these two are, as I said, 8 points between them in the championship. Still a long way to go, but a few races ago it was looking like it was going to be JohnJohn walking away with it, but it's closed right up now. And yeah, JohnJohn has so much more pace. And yeah, just the straight just isn't long enough to make the pass. And yeah, it's you might have to try and overtake in a place where you wouldn't expect it. But Joseph Hales, you've got to say, you know, he's doing brilliant to keep JohnJohn behind him. JohnJohn does look a lot quicker here on this stint, at least. And Willow's retired. Will that be a safety car? I think TD's jinxed Willow there. He said he'd be behind Willow. Oh, I don't think so. He might have been thinking it was going to be a safety car, so he's pitted and put the mediums on. Yeah, crashed out a casino. And Joseph Hales looks like he's come out in 5th. Yeah, he's come out in 5th, so that's pretty good. He's got clear air, and now through DRS, and to be honest with you, it could be over even before DRS. Oh, that guy not making it easy, and that's a very good pass from Joseph Hales. No doubt he'd be clipping that one. And JohnJohn's into the pits, onto the mediums. As to is DeflatedWee. And Joseph Hales. What is the gap going to be? And yes, he's well ahead. Even with the traffic, come out. And the gap is up to 2.5 seconds. Joseph Hales. And the gap has remained at 2.5 seconds. And Novi now retires. That looks like the chicane. Getting by is so tough. And Joseph Hales has been here before. Look at the marbles on the tyres as well. Currently the fastest lap of the race. I always do that. Fastest lap of the race belongs to JohnJohn, 10.4. So currently in line for the fastest lap, £20 award from the wonderful Goldilocks and Reds. Thank you once again. And Ryan very close again on the outside. Oh, wow. Let's look on the board with that guy. Oh, that guy. Whoa, my God. That was scary. That was unbelievable what I saw there. And Ryan just got ahead of Smaller Smiley, but oof, that looked very dangerous. On another day, all three drivers go for that, and there's absolutely massive crash. And that guy now has got ahead of Smaller Smiley, so I'm guessing Smaller Smiley got some damage from that coming together. I thought the racing was pretty good through the hairpin there, through the chicane. And JohnJohn looking around the outside. Wow, that would have been a move and a half. And yeah, as we said, Smaller Smiley has pitted for the soft, so he will be going to the end. And he's not actually lost to any places because Chivers does have that time penalty. So, oh, Joseph Hurst with the time penalty. Oh no! I just missed that. Did that just happen the last few seconds? And Chivers with another penalty. Oh, what? Oh no! Oh mate, that's terrible timing. It seems to do that at the worst time when I've been watching other people stream as well. It does it at the worst time possible. And just a few corners remaining. And Angry Corgi's retired. Oh no. I think he'll still register though. I think no, he might drop out of the points. It all depends. But Joseph Hales led every single lap. But JohnJohn wins on track. Joseph Hales second. He'd be so gutted with that. DeflatedWee third, had one of the lowliest races of his IIRL career. That guy, and he will get himself 4th place and 12 very nice points. JohnJohn currently holds the fastest lap. Can Smaller Smiley snatch it away? Use your battery. Use all of his battery. Is he going to do it? Oh, just a 10th off. No way. He still gets 5th though. Greg with 6th place. He'd be absolutely delighted with 6th place. And Chivers didn't manage to get the fastest lap either. Just 4 tenths off. Ryan crawls home in 8th. That's what we dream of doing. Winning the Monaco Grand Prix makes it all the more special. Congratulations to the top 3. It's always special to get a podium at Monaco. And let's run through the order. And Angry Corgi did still get a point with the DNF. So here's your positions. JohnJohn wins the race. Pushed Joseph Hales every single lap and just picked up a time penalty in the end. DeflatedWee in 3rd. That guy 4th. Smaller Smiley in 5th. Greg in 6th. Ryan 7th. Chivers in 8th. Jay Clates with a great result in 9th. And to me, Top Gun is yet to set a lap, so this is it's just hasn't got any doubt to go out here, which is always a bit confusing for the driver. Oh, well, are you racing on Thursday, Willow? That'd be good. So spot your braking and don't invalidate, which is so easy to do. Where is this going to put Top Gun? This goes fastest. 17.5, so the track is improving a lot. Tomato 6/10 up. Just going to see if anyone is at the end. JohnJohn 1.8 up. So the track is improving by the second. And can JohnJohn avoid the Wall of Champions? That looked very nice. That did look very nice. And JohnJohn with a 16.5. Where is Firmino? Oh, not sure. Here's Ryan. Coming to the chicane. And Top Gun still second. And Ryan, where is this going to put Ryan? Ryan up to second. And Firmino goes quickest, 59. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, that's just madness. That's just crazy. I've got no words for that. Absolute madness. I'll have to have Tomato on pole position, JohnJohn second, Joseph Hales in third, Ryan in fourth, Sano fifth. Here we go, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. Good start from Tamino. JohnJohn looking down his inside. And Joseph Hales into third. But as you can see, it's very tricky. JohnJohn remains in second. Joseph Hales into third. Closely followed by Ryan. It looks like everyone's behaved at the start. We haven't had any safety car at turn 4, which is great. But yeah, Tamino is absolutely just nailing it. And, you know, 2.2 seconds out, drifting through the hairpin. Incredible start to the race from Tamino. And JohnJohn is also, and Top Gun's up to third. And sorry I missed that, Joseph has dropped to 6th place, so he might have had a spin. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I had to do this now. But Joseph Hales over the chicane. He's not, and he's got a 3-second penalty as well. And that guy will be putting some pressure on him, but that's not the start Joseph Hales was wanting in this race. Expect some damage. But Smaller Smiley then down the inside. Can he make it move? Oh, DeflatedWee with a 3-second penalty. Oh no. This could be one of those races where you just don't want to get, you just don't want to pick up a, and Chivers is retired. VSC. Chivers is retired. I think that's the Wall of Champions, is it? Pit for a new set of intermediates. Oh, another VSC. Another one. Not sure why. Idea of when it's going to stop raining. So Tamino pits, as does JohnJohn, and oh, JohnJohn! A drive-through penalty under the safety car. No way. What is going on? What is happening? And Joseph. What? Joseph Hales, right through. What is happening? What is going on? And oh my God, if Joseph Hales had known, JohnJohn had got that drive-through penalty, and to speed in the pits, and then the 5 seconds speed in the pit lane from Garrigo, it's all going off. It's all happening. Never a dull moment in the Canadian Grand Prix. Both together. What will they decide to do? That's a better view. Yeah, they decide to stay out, so they just have to hope that no safety car comes out again. So Tamino on lap 13 after the safety car restart leads away. Ahead of JohnJohn, Top Gun, Sayano, Ryan, that guy. So obviously we're up to lap 13 now, and we still haven't had any. Still the rain is going quite hard. Yeah, never VSC. Oh, looks like one of the Alpines has lost it. I think that might be Jay Clates. Might have got front wing damage. So another VSC. Yep, Top Gun up 4 places. Sano up 2 places. Oh dear. We've got that guy up 2 places. Novi up 3. Deflated up 4. Obviously that's because a lot of drivers have had drive-throughs. We've got another one. I think it was Flamingo Eagle. Wasn't so eagle-eyed. Missed that one. Be a bit worried when you see cars just touching down the straights, because you never know if the cars are just going to go smashing into the wall. And oh no, Flamingo Eagles ignored his drive-through penalty. Oh, I've seen it all. It's all going off tonight. You ain't going to be watching this race back, are they? Oh, what's up? Tomino's pitted early. Sorry I missed that. Tomino's pitted early for the medium. Is that the right call? Is that the right call? Haven't seen DOS. Haven't seen DOS enabled, but this would tell us a lot. This could be a mistake. And he's come out at the worst time. Come up behind Smaller Smiley and JohnJohn. This is terrible timing. Sending it down inside of Smaller Smiley. So the mediums. Is this the right call? Is this too early? Will Top Gun pit? No. He's carried on another lap. And JohnJohn pits, so maybe he thinks it's time. Yeah, we have a few drivers into the pits now. It's pit stops time. The wets. DeflatedWee went on to the wets. Can you make it to the end? Oh, did I say wets? Oh, my bad. He's onto the softs. Oh god. Apologies. Yeah, do you think the softs can get to the end? He's so used to seeing drivers on the wets. That's what happens when you have a headache. Is that Smaller Smiley? And Smaller Smiley, yeah, he's lost it. Has he lost any wing? Is that at the Wall of Champions? Yeah, I said it wouldn't be easy, even still on these mediums. And Tamino has checked out at the front. So DeflatedWee is going to be looking to get some moves done. Being on the soft tyre. And it looks like Sano's having trouble with some grip. Oh, that guy almost lost it into the barrier. Oh, JohnJohn could have gained 4 or 5 places there. And Joseph Hale is now down the inside of Novi. He moves himself up to 8th, but he does have the time penalty, so he will have to get on with it. And Ryan with another 3-second penalty. This is not good. And Tamino's got a 3-second penalty. Wow. Wow. What? Race is back on. So Sano, or Sano, however, I'll ask him after the race how I should pronounce it, but Sano has definitely got a chance at least having 3rd place. Wow. And they're coming up to some traffic as well. I wonder if this is going to give Tamino some DRS. I don't think he does have DRS. Oh, that was a massive lift from Tamino. I wonder if he's struggling with fuel. Yeah, there's a lot of lift and coast going on from Tamino, so I wonder if he's under-fueled. I think he's under-fueled. Maybe that explains why his pace has dropped off so much. Is he close enough? Tamino isn't flashing, I don't think. No, Tamino isn't flashing. But Top Gun leads. But my question now, has Top Gun passed Tamino too early? Should he maybe have stayed behind? Top Gun is flashing. But the question is, has Tamino saved enough fuel these last... He must have been saving fuel for a good 6-7 laps. I don't up to any more penalties if you can. But would you want to let the driver go through here? Oh, very close. But I would think Tamino's going to have more battery and obviously has DRS as well. They just have to be careful not to pick up a warning. And look at this. They're not going to go side by side through the chicane, are they? Oh, that was so close. Look at this. It's coming to the line. Top Gun. Top Gun wins. Wow. 13 thousandths of a second. What a finish. Unbelievable. Sano comes home in third. That guy in fourth. JohnJohn in fifth. DeflatedWee hangs on to finish 6th place. But he might drop down a couple of places. Ryan in 7th. Joseph Hales. Just jumped over the chicane there. Wow. I think that's just a glitch, a DNF glitch. When a driver leaves. What a finish that was. What an incredible finish. And Greg's going to come home and get his point. Oh, wow, haven't seen a finish like since last season. I think I know it's at Silverstone. Raced for a few weeks either, so this is incredible from Top Gun. Incredible. Yeah, Red's fantastic race, and this is what it's all about. Congratulations, Top Gun. But also a great return from Tamino. I'm sure he'd be disappointed to get second, but a very good return as well from Sano tonight. Both on the podium. Incredible this time. And oh yeah, obviously we had the driver retiring early in the session. Congratulations to Top Gun. What a finish. That was just unbelievable. So we have Top Gun winning the race, Tamino in second, Sano in third, that guy in fourth, JohnJohn in fifth, DeflatedWee in sixth, Ryan in seventh, Joseph Hales in eighth, Novi in ninth, Greg.
The number 25 Ferrari. Pretty good traction through turn 1. Nice and tight to the left for turn 4. Holds it in 4th gear. Good traction. Doesn't quite use all of the curb on the left. Is a 10th up. Nearly 2. Down to 5th for the S section. Yes.
Oh, TD, oh mate, you would have gone second there. Unlucky.
Yeah, that was a good lap, TD. JohnJohn has a bit of a rear lock, was that? Couldn't quite tell. There's Prev.
Yay.
Holding it in 5th for T11. Was it in sixth for T12? 2 tenths up now. Get a little bit of a toe from his teammate. It's always helpful. Doesn't go outside the track limits through the final corner. Comes up to the line. 28.3 for JohnJohn onto provisional pole. Next to the line will be Deflated, who's quarter of a second up. And provisionally P2. Pretty decent through the final corner there. Briefly going into third, so not quite ideal. Only less than half a tenth off of JohnJohn. Ryan's finished, he's done. And that's Tamino going fastest by 6 tenths.
Oh my lord.
Top Gun up to the line, he can't improve. Where's Joseph going to go? Also nearly 3 tenths up. P2, 4 tenths off.
Joseph. Oh, that's a good result for Joseph. Good
Sano to
second.
the line. Sano P6. TD and TD's not on a lap, so Josh is the only one left. 28.9 goes up into P7, and that is. And that.
That's
your
what I'm
top
saying.
10. Tamino takes pole, back-to-back poles from Canada to Bahrain, followed by Joseph Hales in P2, nearly 4 tenths down. JohnJohn in P3.
18th pole.
Second Mercedes. Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
That's some
Both
mimosas,
of
isn't it?
Almost.
And here we go to 5 red lights for the Bahrain Grand Prix. In IIRL, notice this, and the lights are out, and we're underway. Tamino getting a fairly decent getaway, almost just about side by side with Joseph Hales. Joseph Hales and JohnJohn side by side into turn 1. There's a tap for Joseph Hales, causing chaos behind. That's Sano up fighting for P4, side by side with Top Gun and Deflated, who's wisely backed out. Joseph has lost out to JohnJohn in the first couple of metres. There's a yellow flag at the back, that's Adamski and Prev. And that's Joseph and JohnJohn going side by side. Joseph on the inside. And he's made the move. Tamino, as you can see on those hard tyres, already built quite the gap into the lead. Include 10th if Greg manages to get back into the DRS. But if that happens, it'll be one all the way from 7th to 14th. Because that is Joseph who sticks behind for turn 1, and in the meanwhile, TD gets past Ryan. Chaz gets turn 1.
Yeah, I think something might happen here.
This is they're side by side for the lead. Joseph on the inside of Tamino. Ends up sticking behind, but will have better traction due to the switchback line. And neither of them have DRS, so this could open the door for JohnJohn. But no, JohnJohn sticks behind. Joseph on the inside of Tamino. That could open the door now for JohnJohn. But no, can't quite get that there either. But that is Joseph Hales up into the lead. On the exit of 4th for some reason. And it's gone now, that was interesting. As Top Gun has dropped back from this train. Sano gets past Greg on his fresh tyres. As Tamino comes in, which means... Oh no!
He crossed the white line there.
Yeah, that could get reported. But Joseph pulls the undercut.
Not meant to cross the pit lane.
No, you're not. How much is the penalty for that?
We'll talk about that. Yeah. DeflatedWee.
And Deflated and Top Gun. So Tamino will be coming in this lap, otherwise.
And that guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're all pitting.
He'll have to come in
2D
this lap,
stays
otherwise
out.
he's at risk of mediums.
I am actually surprised with 10 laps to go.
Yeah, I'd have thought softs unless he doesn't have any.
Yeah, he's going to come out.
And there's Top Gun. Top Gun is on warmer tyres.
JohnJohn.
He has. That looked like he backed off into turn 1.
Oh, Joseph's gone
yes,
off.
Joseph has to take to the runoff.
Yeah.
That allows Joseph into the That allows JohnJohn into the lead and deflated up into P2. Lower wings, it could possibly be 57. But as that is the top 2 flashing.
Oh, Joseph misses braking and he's took JohnJohn out.
As JohnJohn spun as well with the
No, that was Joseph went into
hot rear tyres. With the hot rear tyres,
him.
he's half spun through turn 2. As that is Top Gun having to take avoiding action. I don't think JohnJohn will be very happy with that.
Oh, I
So
can't
now
believe
it'll be
that.
I think now it'll be a job for Joseph to hold up Tamino so that Deflated can win this race.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. I wouldn't be surprised if Joseph got damaged as well.
Wouldn't be surprised if he gets a penalty for it either.
Yeah, that would 100%. You get to deal with.
Then again, it probably would have looked a bit like Verstappen and Leclerc in Jeddah in 22. As we see Tamino pull out for the lead. Swoops back in front. And Tamino takes the lead safely, and with 5 laps to go, I think this is all but I think this is
Yeah,
all
just got to avoid any mistakes.
Yeah. But again, we don't know. This will be
We never know.
put to the stewards. He is flashing already. So he has been pushing on this last lap.
Just one corner remaining for Tamino.
And he comes around the final corner. Or final 2 corners, really.
Ooh.
Because that is technically 2 corners. And Tamino comes across the line, takes a checker flag, and wins. Fantastic comeback drive.
Congratulations.
Takes the win by nearly 5 seconds.
Oh,
DeflatedWee
4.8, yeah.
comes home
Be
P2,
interesting.
Joseph Hales after the contact in P3. JohnJohn just about holding on from Top Gun in P4 and P5 respectively. That guy comes to the line now 6th, Ryan 7th, Sano 8th. Undercut strategy from mediums to hards that didn't quite pay off. TD comes home P9 after that 3-second penalty for track limits with a couple laps from the end. And Josh rounds out the top 10.
I thought Novotek won season 5 and it's just 2-1.
Oh dear.
Congratulations
Yeah,
to the top 3. It'll be interesting to see if those are the positions they stay in.
Interesting to see whether Tamino keeps the win as well.
Yeah, it could be. We'll have to see. See if any eagle eyes were in that race.
But that was thoroughly enjoyable.
Just coming up to the last sector now, so they should make it to the line. Hopefully they do anyway. And Ryan almost 2 times up. But he does need to find a big chunk of time. We also can see JohnJohn in the background now. And Ryan 4 attempts up now in the middle sector. Currently putting himself up to 5th at the moment. Might put himself up ahead of Greg. And he goes up to 5th. Good effort there from Ryan. And JohnJohn, whoa, 21.6 from JohnJohn, what a lap that is. What a lap. And Tamino stayed in the pits. DeflatedWee a 10th down in the middle sector. Whoa, what a lap from JohnJohn. It's a pity we missed that. But can DeflatedWee respond? Just a few quarters remaining. Oh, oversteer. Oh, wow. Where did he get that lap from? And Joseph Hales goes up to third, just half a tenth back from DeflatedWee. Amazing. The 21.6. So we have JohnJohn on pole position, followed by DeflatedWee, Joseph Hales in third, Tamino in fourth, Ryan in fifth, Sano. There we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And yeah, it took a while for the sound cut in there. And everybody on hard tyre apart from Jake Lates. But great start from JohnJohn there. DeflatedWee in second. Joseph Hales looking on the inside maybe. Oh, DeflatedWee's lost the rear, and Joseph Hales goes into the back of it. Oh, and this opens the door for Sano. Very unfortunate. Tamino up to second. Can they all spot their braking? Very good progress there from Sano. Ooh, just go off the track there. He might get an illegal overtake. And ooh, drama already. And DeflatedWee looking to go around the outside of Sano. Be asking a lot there from Top Gun, and to be honest, I don't think any of us are surprised. Whoa, look at this. Oh, we're not going to go 3 wide, are we? And both Mercedes drivers, DeflatedWee and Joseph Hales. And Joseph Hales looking at getting ahead of DeflatedWee here. And, well, Sano, is he looking to go around the outside of DeflatedWee? What a move! What a move from Sano, but it's not over yet. Let's go on board with DeflatedWee. And different stuff. Sano. Ooh, I think that was quite clever from Joseph there, because I wonder if Joseph will get DRS to get by Sano. And he did get DRS, so we might be seeing a few people do that this week. Very, very clever. Very clever from Joseph there. So we're hoping that doesn't happen. And Joseph Hales sends it down the inside. What a fantastic battle this is. Oh, Joseph Hales! He's gone off. Gone over. Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. That was from Joseph Hales. Oh, he's cost his teammate a position, and Sano has dropped down to 7th. Oh, that was not good. That was not good to see. And let's go on board with DeflatedWee. Oh. Wow. Look at it go around the outside of the back corner. Oh, might have got a track warning there. And both Mercedes side by side. Oh, looks like Sano's coming into the pits. Oh, no, he isn't. No, he isn't. So, this could be a point where people might be looking at an undercut. And we have Joseph Hales into the pits. But I do believe he has to serve a 5-second penalty. We will just have a look at this. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. That's just... So the 5-second margin. So you still... I think you still come out I think he'll still come out once everyone else is pitted around. I still think he will be comfortably in the top 6 in here, and then let's pit for mediums. Oh no! Oh no! Right, the DeflatedWee have come together. Oh no! That is, oh, that's sick. That is so bad, and you hardly ever see Ryan getting involved in incidents as well. And hope you're doing well. And will this be a chance for JohnJohn to pit? He does, he pits. Spot your brake it. Beautiful. Yeah, not too bad. I was caught in last minute stream. Will he have any traffic to deal with? And he comes out almost 5 seconds behind JohnJohn with 10 laps to go. And his tyres are 2 laps fresher. So laps. And the gap isn't really coming down now between JohnJohn and Tamino. Wow, how close is this? Oh, very late on the brakes there. I think Joseph might have a little look here. But he is a lot closer now. And the gap is going up between JohnJohn and Tamino gets a 3-second penalty. That would put a big smile on JohnJohn's face. Any last moves? We have JohnJohn with a few corners to go. Half under the hotel. Very good race from JohnJohn. No mistakes. Beautiful, beautiful race from JohnJohn, who wins the race. Congratulations, JohnJohn, on the win there. Tamino second, and here we go. What order is this going to be? Ryan crosses the line in third, and Sano drops to 6. Joseph Hales up to 4th. Chivers 5th. Sano 6th. DeflatedWee comes home in 7th. Smaller Smiley comes home in 8th. Greg with a fantastic result comes. Oh, wait. JohnJohn's 5th win of the season. Fantastic. 9th. Amazing. And Greg, as usual, not getting any time penalties. So, the winner, JohnJohn in 1st, Tamino in 2nd, Ryan in 3rd, Joseph Hales in 4th, Chivers in 5th, Sano in 6th, DeflatedWee in 7th, Greg in 8th, Smaller Smiley in 9th, Top Gun managed to get a point in 10th. So go on board with Tamino. That looks beautiful. That looks absolutely perfect. Gets the car turned in. Ooh, a little hesitant there. 3,000's up. But you might lose some of that time all the way down this long DRS straight. Just about got the car, kept the car valid, Joseph Hills retires. I think he's retired on track. Oh. Doseno. JohnJohn's pitted, so he must have maybe invalidated. And is it going to be enough for Tamino? And he does, he improves by another 10th. What a lap there from Tamino. Fantastic lap there. Anyone improving? I think that's it. Come to expect the pace. 4 tenths though, that's huge. So the grid for the Paul Ricard Grand Prix will be Tamino on pole, JohnJohn second, DeflatedWee third, Joseph Hales fourth. The gaps are quite big, like Chivot, here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Paul Ricard Grand Prix. Very good start from Tamino. JohnJohn might be looking at going around the outside here. Oh, that was a very good try there from JohnJohn. DeflatedWee into third. Chivers up to fourth. What a great start from Chivers. He's already having a little look at DeflatedWee. Ryan also up to fifth. So not a good start there from Joseph Hales. But we are now back to the lead. Oh, JohnJohn into the lead. Sorry I missed that. JohnJohn into the lead. Obviously DRS has enabled this lap, so JohnJohn has made that work. Yes, and looks like JohnJohn is going to go for it. Back into the lead. And we also saw a move there from Chivers up to third ahead of DeflatedWee. Just about saw that in the background as we saw JohnJohn take the lead. Yeah, the top two have broken DRS. That's crucial for the race. Easy, but he is very close. No, not close enough. But we have Chivers back up to third place. Ahead of Ryan, closely followed there by Joseph Hales. Oh, no. That's such a shame. Chivers picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's so unfortunate. Around the outside of Chivers. Very good move there from DeflatedWee. And we have JohnJohn into the pits. JohnJohn's done going for the undercut. So, got the top 5 staying out. I'm sure they'll all be pitting this lap. Got Chaz with another 3-second penalty there. Teammates, of course. Rule number 1, don't take your teammate out. They both caught up so much to DeflatedWee there. Entry into the pits. Yeah, DeflatedWee pits. So as does Chivers, so Top Gun has to go around again. We also got Tamino into the pits. Puts on the medium tyre. So last week when JohnJohn did the undercut, he came out about 5 seconds in the lead. So it's this time. It looks like Tamino is about 2.4 back from JohnJohn. Fast lap of the race from that guy. Fast lap of the race from JohnJohn. And he's got ahead of Ryan. Ryan going very long. Got the yellow flag there. Oh, we'll get DRS here. With Daniel Susan refusing to yield. Oh no, we don't want to be going 3 wide. This cannot end well. But oh, that's very brave move there from that guy. Whoa, what about that? And Chaz stayed out as well. That's very, very strange there. Very scary. I think DeflatedWee did very well to pull out of the move, because I think if they had all gone for it, I think it would have been a huge accident. And yes, maybe DeflatedWee is looking out, going around the outside of Daniel Susan. Oh, what a move from DeflatedWee! What a move that is! He's overtook 2 cars. Oh, that guy! Hard tyre obviously isn't the tyre to be on it right now. And Top Gun, previous lap. Daniel Susan back ahead of DeflatedWee. And a very good move there. Very good move there. Top Gun, he tried this move in the first stint. It didn't pay off for him. Will it work this time? Will it work for this time for Top Gun? It really hasn't. It hasn't. He is trying though. He is trying. Down the inside of DeflatedWee. But oh, I think it was only Daniel Susan that stopped him getting by there. Wow, what a battle this is. What a battle for 5th place this is. Unbelievable. What a battle. Oh, yeah, looking to go around the outside. Surely, what a move from Top Gun. What a move. What an, that's looking like it going ahead here. He's got himself ahead. Unbelievable. What a move on Top Gun there. He's a missile on the straights. Unbelievable. Maybe that's why he's struggling so much. And here we go again, guys. Unbelievable racing here. Oh, Top Gun drop. Oh, that kind of Top Gun there kind of hindered Sano a little bit there, and that puts Sano. This is just mouth-watering battle. This is unbelievable. We're 6 drivers battling over 1 corner. This is just outrageous. Outrageous stuff what we're seeing here. This is how you race wheel to wheel. Unbelievable. 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 And oh, there's going to be an accident in a minute. Wow, yeah, it's... Oh no, 2 drivers are coming. We knew it was going to happen. Oh no, Daniel Susan and Top Gun have lost out big time there. Oh no. And that guy now ahead of Sano down the inside. Oh, yeah. Could he be close enough to make a move? Oh, he defends his side, JohnJohn. Oh, he goes wide. Goes wide. Let's go on board with Tomino. He's looking at going around the outside. Wow, he's got the move done. What a move around the outside. It's not over yet though. And it could it be about getting DRS to the straight? No way, it can't happen. Can't. No way, JohnJohn's won. What the hell? 0.02 of a second. Unbelievable finish there. Unbelievable finish. What have I just seen there? That's unbelievable. JohnJohn goes home in 3rd. And Chivers did make the tyres last to the end. 4th place for Chivers, but he might drop a couple of places. DeflatedWee 5th. Ryan up to 4th. Chivers 5th. DeflatedWee. Sano up to 5th. Chivers 6th. DeflatedWee 7th. Daniel Susan in 8th. Top Gun 9th. And that guy in 10th. Wow. Greg comes home with 11th. Charles in 12th. Adamski will come home in 13th place. 2,000ths of a second. Unbelievable. JohnJohn with his 6th win of the season, his 10th podium in 12 races. Oh, wow, what can you do? What can you do? He did an incredible pass on JohnJohn. But JohnJohn set it up perfectly. You could tell he pulled back, got a very good entry going into the penultimate corner, and he must have just saved enough battery for the last corner. Oh, an epic finish. 2,000ths of a second. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable below. Wish me luck for driver of the day. But yeah, Chivas did really well to make the soft tyre last 6 laps.
He'll probably have lost a tiny bit of time there. Keeps it in 8th for Cops.
Flat, was it?
Yeah. Might have a bit of a downforce heavy setup. Back through to
Beckett.
1. 6th and then 5th for Beckett's and Chapel. He's 800ths up.
Ooh, I thought he might improve on this. 4th stand. Ah, that was
5th
good.
through Stowe. Just got hints of understeer there. 3rd for the final corner. Keeps it nice and tight towards the curbs. Good traction out of club. Comes up to the line. It's 25.4. Found a lot of time in that final sector.
I think he's running a low downforce.
I think someone's run out of fuel in Maggots and Beckett's.
JohnJohn 2/10 up in the middle sector.
Top Gun retires in the pit lane. I didn't quite catch what Tamino's first sector was.
I think JohnJohn's 2/10 up.
That's JohnJohn to the line now. 25.0, can't get pole. Sarno's come in as well. He's aboard in this
Chivas
lap.
pits as well.
One
Joseph's invalidated.
nearly a 10th up is Tamino. Just about keeping up within track limits of Stowe. He's going all out on this final run. Very nice traction out of club. Comes towards the line. It's a 24.8. Deflated goes up to the line.
Yeah,
Puts it P3.
That's solid.
Smaller improves, but can't go any higher than P8.
Well done, Chaz.
But it is Tamino on pole with an absolutely stonking lap. His banker would have got in pole. That's how insane this is. Falling off as here we go towards the lights. 5 lights and IIRL is underway for the Nurses Division at the British Grand Prix. Main race, Tamino getting a pretty good start from pole. DeflatedWee challenging JohnJohn through turn 1. Can't quite get there. Looks to the outside of turn 3. We'll have the inside of turn 4.
Ooh.
Just about gets the place.
And he's on hard tyre as well, Deflated.
They're side by side. And there's people going. Podium sitter in the sprint race. P14 at the moment in the main race. Beckett's to Chapel, I think. There's as Top Gun takes the inside for Stowe. Chivers gets back past Joseph. JohnJohn fighting it on the exit, but Top Gun just about keeps ahead. A little bit of a front wing I saw there, just appearing in the right side of your screen. Not too long.
Oh,
JohnJohn's made a mistake there. Top Gun's going to go right round the outside. It's been forced off though. That could potentially be a penalty.
he didn't. Top Gun didn't
Let's
get a
give him a
warning,
line back
thankfully.
through.
Yeah, Top Gun didn't get a warning either, which is good.
Yeah, he's a lucky boy there, that one. However, it has happened before where drivers have let other people go for an incident and they've still got a penalty for it because they've been reported.
I think you'll be alright with that one.
Yeah.
If the,
DRS going into
Yeah.
Brooklands.
and 3 of the top 4 drivers have 2 warnings as well.
Is this including Deflated who has a penalty? As Sox gets his second one.
Yeah.
So somebody doesn't. Somebody in the top.
They used to tell us in the good old days.
I have seen it with some of them. As Top Gun gets 5 seconds for speeding.
Oh no.
Will be critical for his race.
Yeah. Especially if one John's going to get by
Normally
the
he is
fadeaway.
right at the end of the pit lane. And Ayahuasca's car is stopped in the middle of the pit lane. Tamino has gone soft.
Well, it is cooler conditions being overcast.
True. It's a warning.
I thought it was Tamir then, because he did cut the corner.
Yeah. I couldn't quite tell where that was, if I'm being completely honest. As Chaz finally comes in as well, he'll be on softs. So...
Yeah. And JohnJohn will have to get by this lap. Oh, Top Gun's flashing up.
Right on board with JohnJohn here. Yeah, excuse my camera settings. As he takes the inside and gets the move done before Stowe. And Joseph gets past Deflated. He would have been ahead of Deflated anyway, what with the 6 seconds, but... Sarno's tyres will be cooked. As that is Tamino who has spun from the lead.
Oh no! No! Tamino!
On the exit of Stowe.
Oh no! I had just flicked off board him as well. I had just flicked off as he spun.
Oh no. As he's nearly lost it again on the exit of Club.
Oh.
Wow. That is
That's
a
heartbreaking.
race ruiner. Before, and we saw how that ended up. But this time it's a Mercedes and an AlphaTauri. Let's dig that up
Deflated's
out
close
the
as
grave,
well.
shall we? Joseph is very close. Pretty decent exit from the both of them. Tamino moves once. Joseph swinging it to the inside.
Tamino took a good line
Tamino
for
with the
that.
switchback. They've both gone round. Oh no, Joseph's gone round. As JohnJohn takes a checker flag.
Oh
Apologies for
my
missing
God.
that. Top Gun with his 8 seconds will be P2.
Oh yeah,
possibly
JohnJohn wins.
But Tamino takes P2 on penalties. That is the leaving early glitch, which is mildly
Yeah,
annoying.
we need to tell people to stay in the lobby before.
Yeah.
Did you get JohnJohn crossing the line?
No, I didn't. Which I'm
right. Yeah,
slightly annoyed about.
Yeah, well,
I was a bit too
hard not
focused
to,
on the battle
but yeah.
between Joseph and Tamino.
I'm sorry, Lance
So,
Stan.
yeah.
That was quite a good battle at the end there.
Yeah.
JohnJohn's 26th race win.
I think I have it in my mind of who I want to give driver of the day to.
Oh, Red says he knows.
And I have of who I would give.
I think I'll choose JohnJohn. So that's one driver.
Yeah. For me in the main
Unlucky
race.
Joseph. That's disgusting. That was.
Yeah.
Who else are you picking?
For the race, for me it would be a toss-up between JohnJohn and Joseph. JohnJohn for
Yeah.
being consistently in the fight and winning by the margin that he did. Has unfortunately had to pull out. So DeflatedWee flying the flag for the Black Arrows. Using a small bit of second gear. On this game, it is better on traction to be in third, obviously, with the new game coming up very quickly. There's powder tyres in the pit lane. With the new game coming up very quickly, from certain things I've been hearing, the handling is vastly different. So, as Deflated puts it into P8, we will find out, as Greg is invalidating the other Ferrari of JohnJohn, is starting his final run, I'd believe. The sun glaring off at the ground in Sector 1 there. Small has come in, as has Top Gun. Both likely going to retire in the pits. That is their session over. I think there is a Red Bull coming in. Yes, an Angry Corgi has come in. Slapbus has made it to the line to start his final lap. Chivers 1.5 seconds up. That would have put him on a 44.9. He's having snaps left and right. A lap that would only put him P6. Top Gun and that guy's... excuse me, Top Gun was in the pits and that guy has finished his session by crossing the line. Chivers taking a big bite of that curb. Coming towards the line now, coming out of turn 20 is Chivers. The 44.3 can't go any higher than 6th, but half a tree can he improve and extend his pole margin even further. JohnJohn comes to the line and he's 9/10 down. And that is your grid. JohnJohn in the Ferrari taking pole. Only 7 milliseconds ahead of Slapbus on his return, followed by Top Gun and that guy. That guy having put in some pretty impressive performances in the wet. Top 3 covered by less than a 10th. Ryan some food as we watch for the lights now. 5 lights. And IIRL is underway with a very quick turn off of the lights. Prev gets tidiest bear on the line. But JohnJohn has had a pretty decent start. Slapbus not quite being able to get alongside him. And JohnJohn has maintained the lead into turn 1. That guy being pressured by both Williams for P3, but just about holds it. Back of the field there seems to be a bit of an action as they're going almost side by side between Ryan and Chivers. Falling back a little bit as he's had a bit of a send from, I think that was, from Chivers. They looked side by side on the exit. As Slapbus not quite close enough to make a move. They are 3 wide down the back straight. Chivers, Prev, and Deflated. As Chivers and Prev maybe both going a little bit aggressive there, as Chivers is half spun and down to P9. They'll be very close going down to the hairpin. Chivers will want to regain some places. Deflated, going for the move on Prev. Locks the rears a little bit as Deflated gets 3 seconds. Could that possibly be removed? Who knows, as that I think might be right. Prev gets a massive snap on the exit, sending it round the outside to try and defend his position from Chivers, but can't quite make the apex. Ayahuasca and Greg going side by side for the triple apex. All of them more. Prev is, from having a fantastic start, is fighting with Angry Corgi for P11. Ryan has gone round, so he's dropped off the back of the top 4 now, and that will open the door to Ayahuasca. He just outside of the window. Right on board with Slapbus here. Look back. Does not have DRS. Could possibly be susceptible to that guy, because we've seen he's had a bit lower wings than everybody here, as that guy is going for it on the inside of Slapbus. Gets the job done as Chivers gets another 3-second penalty. Slapbus wisely backing out. DeflatedWee through almost certainly before the end of the straight. Yeah, pulls out in front. A smaller Smiley has crashed, and that has caused a safety car. This will be horrible for the people with penalties. This will be brilliant for Ryan and all of the guys on the mediums. Unfortunately, smaller Smiley's race is over. Gun will go on hards. JohnJohn goes to hards. Slapbus goes to mediums. I don't think he'll quite get those to the end, if I'm being completely honest with you. Ryan has also come in. Ayahuasca, DeflatedWee, Greg. Chivers has stayed out on mediums. That's probably leaving it as late as is possible. And yeah, JohnJohn goes round the final corner to lead us on to lap 12 on the safety car restart. And it's a pretty decent restart from everybody. Ryan will want to get past Chivers fairly quickly, I'd imagine, as he's gone down the inside at turn 1. Could possibly open the door for Deflated on those fresh mediums as well, and yeah, Deflated does go through. Chivers retake the lead here. As he'll open the DRS down to the straight. He's 4 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 tenths. He's a tenth back, and he's going for the move. JohnJohn takes the lead as Slapbus tucks back in behind. As that guy's got back past Deflated. Doesn't go quite as deep as Deflated did as last time. Ride on board with Prev, back of his train for this lap. Tidiest Bear flashing, Prev looking for the inside on Ayahuasca, pushing him a little bit through turn 1. Tidiest Bear, and Prev has gone round. That's the... You can't do that, mate. I don't think... Interesting call from the Red Bull man for today. Unless he's going another... Oh no, he's gone on to softs. He'll come out behind Greg. I don't... Obviously, this race has been actually quite full on, to be honest with you. This has been a very thoroughly enjoyable race so far. I don't know about you guys at home, but that is Top Gun shaping for a move up into turn 12. Gets it down the inside, but JohnJohn will come back at him on the switchback. Top Gun with the inside. JohnJohn almost goes into the back of Top Gun there. Top Gun on the mediums, taking the lead on from JohnJohn's hards, with DRS, of course, for a little friendly look as Tidiest Bear and Chivers also going side by side into the first sector. We'll go with JohnJohn through the final sector, though. This has been probably one of the best performances I've seen thus far. He's deflated, washed, God camper. I don't think he's washed. I think that just other people have improved. Like this man. The Ferrari man, who will be looking to claim his second championship in IIRL, takes the win. From Top Gun in P2, Slapbus, unfortunately, couldn't quite overhaul his 6-second gap. That guy, an impressive P4. Ryan, coming home in P5. Pretty good drive from him there, holding station in the top 6. Deflated, having a pretty decent comeback drive, doesn't quite get the fastest lap. Greg with P7. Has Greg run out of fuel? Greg going quite slowly there by the looks of things, but comes home P7, Ayahuasca P8. Chivers with... Hold on. 27 seconds worth of penalties. I think that might be a new record, to be completely honest with you. Chivers comes home in P9, but will drop a position into P10. We've seen him in chat recently. now these guys are just fast as all hell. Yeah, Johnny B, I know what you mean. Having gone against them myself, these are some of the best drivers in IIRL right now. But yes, that is Top Gun. Excuse me. JohnJohn, who takes the win ahead of Top Gun, who comes up from 3rd to 2nd. Slapbus with the alternative strategy, not quite paying off for him there, still a couple seconds back from the lead. That guy couldn't quite get the podium, having started P4 with an impressive wet qualifying, holds that position in the race. Ryan holding P5 as well, P11. Ayahuasca coming home in P8, getting some good points for AlphaTauri. Tidiest Bear coming home in P9. Chivers with the fastest lap in P10 with that very... out of the RS. But you want to break around in and around the 150, excuse me, the 50 meter board. You can shift up into 5th before the exit. Uses 4th. You can do the same here. Pretty nicely through turn 1, 2 and 3. We'll see if he's up using the curb on the left. Get yourself nicely turned in for 4 and 5. He's done 26.4 in the middle sector. That's not his personal best that we've seen. Turn 6, the hairpin done nicely. Turn 7, always a painful one. Through turn 8 now, the little kink left, and then the kink right in turn 9. Braking zone just after the white line, it's turn 10, I believe this is, if I'm getting my corners all correct. High speed right-handers of 11. It's 2 tenths up, 11, 12, and finally 13. Coming into the high-speed left-hander of 14, gets it nicely through, doesn't invalidate on the exit. He's going to might actually pick up a tiny bit of a toe from that Williams in front. Is JohnJohn. He's going to come towards the line. 19, 20.3. Dear flipping Lord. This man is next level. There's a Mercedes coming towards the line. Now that's DeflatedWee. He's gone up into P4 on a 21.1. So, that is your grid. JohnJohn in the Ferrari. Champion-elect starts his day off nicely with a P1, with a new quali record to boot. Ayahuasca only getting P2 by 100th in the end of it to Ryan. Ayahuasca with a brilliant performance today so far. DeflatedWee in... Oh no. Got it. 5 fights. IIRL is underway. I don't know why, but I don't have any game audio. There we go. Jonathan getting a good start. Ayahuasca losing out on the line into T1 to Ryan in the Alpine. We'll be looking to keep his place ahead of DeflatedWee in the championship. Chiv's getting past Top Gun. We should turn on the thing. And the numbers as Deflated has got past Ayahuasca as well. DeflatedWee starting on the mediums, as has that guy. JJ. Really much else that I can say to that. Flamingo Eagle and Tamino both getting their way past the Alfa Romeo of Novi. DeflatedWee setting the fastest lap of this race so far as DRS is enabled to the track limits. As he's also Ayahuasca's spun from P5. The man who qualified P2 had a brilliant start to this race as Sano and Corgi both get 3 seconds as well. Ayahuasca has spun. Smaller has made a mistake, and I think he might have spun off in the high-speed section. That is Chivers going off. That's a dangerous place to rejoin. Novi gets 3 seconds as well. All everybody from 12th to last. Yeah, unfortunate. As Ryan goes around the outside of turn 1. The two rivals for P3 in the championship. I need to catch myself. Deflated not quite being able to get the switch back. Tamino's already gone from last to P5. Ah, yes, that was Corgi. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I think Corgi spun and then went off track limits as we see Tamino and Top Gun fight for the podium now. Top Gun on the outside, both getting past Ryan. But Tamino makes it through into the podium from P18. This man is on a mission.
I can't.
Oh,
figure
JohnJohn
out-
in.
Ooh. JohnJohn pulling the trigger for the undercut here. I think that guy was using JohnJohn's
Interesting.
pace a bit here, so I think that guy might be open to getting himself undercut on this one. Top Gun and Tamino have also come in. Ryan, yeah,
So
as you were saying.
these, yeah. So I'm just looking now. This could get quite interesting in the next few laps if the guys play it smart. Tamino's doing what I thought he would. So he's trying to break away from Top Gun. But if Top Gun was able to stay with Tamino, he could have saved some battery. Brought the fight back to him a few laps later down the line. That could.
On Sunday, they revealed my track limits warnings, so I
Did
think
they?
we can do it.
Yeah.
Oh! Chivas go around the outside of Flamingo Eagle.
We's having a look as well.
He won't want to get sucked behind them.
I'm just wondering if the red mist has descended on Wee, because I tell you this now, he will not be happy.
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, he's gone for it. Outside of the hairpin, nearly
Doing
nearly-
once.
nearly drops it, and he's
Good,
got Trivers on the
good
exit as
overtake.
well.
Wow.
Good overtake.
That is clean.
Very. Discuss that later.
Ooh.
It's don't worry, it's nothing too juicy, but I can't say it now.
Tamino's going for the move, and Tamino takes P2.
Ooh, little snap there.
But together, both of them are actually closing on JohnJohn, but with their 3-second penalties each, they still won't be able to win unless JohnJohn gets a 3-second penalty. Ferrari in the yellow flag zone, and look to where the mini-maps of the previous cars were, and it was Tamino and that guy. I'm just like, has he seriously just made a mistake in the penultimate lap as Chivers gets back past Flamingo as well? With a tap
This
from
is
Flamingo behind.
brilliant.
But yeah, I genuinely thought that JohnJohn had made a mistake. For a second there, I genuinely did. I think in order to tie, he needed 19, and in order to win, he needed 20. And with this win, I think that puts him into
Careful,
tied
guys.
P1
Oh.
with
Oh.
what's going on back there? I hear
this
some
one.
noises.
Yeah, this one.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna
Contact.
say, I think with this win, this puts him tied P1 with
Oh, wait.
DeflatedWee for the most consecutive wins a driver has ever had.
Did
Meanwhile,
Flamingo Eagle
John's-
finish the fuel?
Yes.
Don't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
he has.
super slow.
He is cutting this fine.
No.
He knows he's got it
no,
anyway because of
no.
the penalty. But JohnJohn is the season 6 no
Whilst
assist
all of that-
champion.
Bravo
Well
to him.
done, JohnJohn.
Not only is he also now P1 for the most consecutive wins in a row,
Too good.
Flamingo Eagle getting a 10 seconds, that might get removed because of the fuel glitch. If you run out of fuel, track limits become extremely harsh, but congratulations to JohnJohn. I think that Greg's run out of fuel as well. Yeah, Greg is coasting.
So the two that ran out of fuel that I was on about at lap 23 that I couldn't
Oh, yeah,
say
yeah. You finished it.
have were the ones that
It's on Juan Pablo Montoya. But on the top step of the podium, holding up the flag of his home country in the US, JohnJohn is your season 6 no assist champion. That's, I think, 2 in a row for JohnJohn now. I think only one other person's ever managed to do that, and that was Josh in seasons 3 and 4.
Fantastic. That's, yeah, spot on there. Congratulations to him.
Oh dear. And that, yeah, this is your order of the day. JohnJohn taking
job.
top honours, putting himself tied for the most wins in a row. Tamino going from P18 to P2, as mentioned, getting the fastest lap as well in the process. That guy coming home in P3 for, I think, his first podium of the season. Top Gun with a great drive from P9 to P4. Ryan falling from P3 to P5. DeflatedWee 2 quite paying off, but still gets him P6. TD in P7 for Mercedes, as he's reserving in for today. Chivers is P8. Ayahuasca P9, falling from P2. Unfortunate for him with the spin early on, but... Down to 5th for Lesmo 1. We'll do the same for Lesmo 2, braking just after the 50. Down to 4th for Lesmo 2. There's a Ferrari on the inside there. He might try and get a slight toe off of him. Don't think that quite paid off. 53.4. He's only 5 tenths off some cars that we've seen earlier. 6 tenths off that guy, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But we will see Prev coming to the line. He hasn't invalidated so far. And won't invalidate his lap. So Prev will come to the line. So 19.9 is a pretty good lap, to be fair to him. Faster and faster. We could see that position tumble down the order. There's a Mercedes slow. I think that's DeflatedWee. He's on an outlap, so it's fine. Greg pulls into the pit lane. That is his session over. Out of the way of Novi, who's had a poor Sector 1 compared to normal. Tamino's crashed, has he? Oh my word. Tamino having a moment on the exit of Lesmo 1. It's towards the line. Top Gun's gone into 3rd. A last gasp effort from the Greek. And that guy with 19.2 puts himself P4. We do now have 14 cars, what with the 3 joinees. But Tamino taking pole by an absolute margin and a half to our Season 6 NA champion. Our double champion now. Almost 3.5 tenths off. And here we go. 4, 5 lights. And we are racing. Chivers gets a drive through for a jump start. It's just Chivers' day going bad to worse. JohnJohn trying to take the lead from Tamino. He's on the inside. He's starting on the softs, I think that is. Where Tamino's on the hards. JohnJohn with a brilliant exit. And will take the lead from Tamino. JohnJohn, only one of 2 people starting on hards. Tamino trying to come back at him on the inside of turn 4. Does get there. There's a bit of contact between the two. That might open the door for DeflatedWee, who's just about holding on for Top Gun. There's a car off in the background. I think there might be Chivers. JohnJohn sets a fast lap, then Tamino. JohnJohn wanting to get those soft tyres out the way early. TD's making a move on Greg. Down the main straight. Greg's gone almost out of DRS now. Tamino almost looking for a move. Not quite getting there. Top Gun seemingly loses out on the first part of Ascari, but claws it back in the middle. Adam Ski is retired and on the exit of Lesmo 2, and that's caused a safety car. That's the second time we've seen people do that today and cause a safety car, but now there's going to be a massive opportunity for those soft runners. Top Gun stays out, but everybody else in the top 6 come in. Prev gets a drive through for speeding and a safety car. Season 6 champion, already confirmed with 3 races left to go. who will lead us round curve at Alboreto. And he takes us back to racing here at the Temple of Speed in Monza. And now it'll be Tomino with the tyre advantage. Sox and TD. Sox maybe misjudging that restart. Maybe he had to give that position back. TD's making a move on Greg in the background. On the outside, Prev's making a move on Sox. Top Gun's up to 9th and all of that. I think so. Sox is in a net P10. Would be quite the result for the Mercedes driver, considering he hasn't really raced a lot of NA this season, and already on the exit, maybe mid-corner, Tomino is already going for that move on JohnJohn. So Tomino and Deflated will be wanting to get past JohnJohn here. And they're going to be... JohnJohn might be boxed in a little bit here, which will allow Deflated to go to the inside and take the corner. Oh! Ryan almost being forced off by JohnJohn there. That guy being opportunistic. Might look for it through Curva Grande. Can't quite get there, unfortunately. But Ryan loses a place due to JohnJohn's mistake backing out. You never know what it might be. Oh, what was a 2-car fight for the lead has suddenly become a 4-car fight for the lead. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3. His smaller Smiley is spun on the exit of Ascari. I'm not sure quite how he's ended up there. Deflated taking the inside, Top Gun taking Ryan, as Greg has also spun on the exit of Curva Alboreto. Action goes backed out. JohnJohn has made a mistake and locked the rears. That'll allow Deflated to almost get alongside him on the exit. That guy goes creaming into the rear of Deflated as that happened. That was brilliant camera view. I mean, he could, but he's causing some brilliant action as of right now. As JohnJohn, in the home of the Tifosi, has now taken the lead away from the Czech man. Unfortunately, I don't think he's quite managed to hold on to DRS. But it will be now JohnJohn looking for the lead as Tomino does come in. Tomino has come in. So JohnJohn will resume the lead. Ryan into P2, Top Gun P3 and Deflated P4. That guy will trigger the undercut. Not quite sure what's going on there between Chivers and Prev, but that means that TD will be up into P5 on hards. A laptop back on. I'm still need to sort this out. Right, excuse me while anything happens. I will try and get back to the action as quick as I can. That must be so frustrating as well. Can't quite imagine it, but... Ooh. I feel bad for the man. Must be so off-putting. He's 2 seconds a lap slower than his previous bests. Closing and closing and closing on Ryan, but can't quite get there. Anyway, with his penalty, Chivers doing a bit of Monza drift, it seems, and Deflated now a 10th behind Ryan. Pulls to the left-hand side, squeezes through, and just about getting it stopped for turn 1. Under braking, can't quite get the exit, and I think that's how it's going to stay, and that's all she wrote. And it's the same for JohnJohn as well. That's all she wrote after Tomino came into the pit lane. Season 6 champion wins again, and now I believe takes the official consecutive wins record. The Ferrari man has been imperious all season, and he's extending that run of form. Congratulations to the Ferrari. He's done very well today. An exceptional drive from all of our drivers. 22 laps from Ryan and Deflated on those mediums. That is a mind-bogglingly long amount of time. Losing out from his penalty, TD in P7, Novi in P8, Greg who will come home P9, Socks in P10. Rids with the clapping emotes in chat. Yeah, well done to everybody today. It was a very practice while I turned on my Xbox and raced. Congratulations, man. That was intense. To get no track limits penalties, that's impressive, bro. But yeah. JohnJohn, with the Tifosi behind him, having already won the championship, still continuing his run of form. That's 6 races in a row now, I believe. Ryan comes home P2 from P6 on the grid. Deflated P3. Tamino P4 fastest lap, getting that €10. That guy, Top Gun, TD, Novi, Greg, and Socks running out the top 10. But at the same time, it's like, you still haven't got a podium. I'm sorry. Oh, it's Flamingo Eagle's binned it. Flamingo Eagle is spun in the S section. So the next car to focus on will be Jay Clates coming through turn 6 now, who has gone off the track but not invalidated. That is odd. Ayahuasca has crashed on the exit of turn 3. So that is at best a P4 start for the Alfa Romeo man for tonight. Jay Clay's currently 3/10 down. Flamingo Eagle will want to quickly get out of the way of everybody here. I got robbed from it in Singapore and Monza and got a sprint podium. Singapore was voided because of a lobby break, and Monza into P6 with a 16.88. Next car to the line will be the Williams of Chivers, who has invalidated. Would have had a 16.5, that would have put him only P4. The Haas next to the line of Adam Ski, he's only P9. Ryan next to the line does a 15.8. The 2 Mercedes next to the line, DeflatedWee followed by Socks. DeflatedWee only goes into 3rd, and Socks has gone P12. Padge puts it now into P12. He's put in a 15.470 to take pole position. Absolutely brilliant from the AlphaTauri man. He will be absolutely thrilled with that. Yep, there was, but it was after the race. I also forgot about Canada. Canada this season? Just waiting for players. And there we go. As we go towards the 5 red lights now. And IIRL is underway for the no assist division at the Mexican Grand Prix. Tamino pulls off to the left-hand side to let everybody through. Not sure why he's done that. He might be doing a last to first challenge, but DeflatedWee and Ryan going side by side into the first corner. There's a Williams on the inside of Chivers, who's made it to the inside. DeflatedWee going around the outside and has come out on top of Ryan. Will be pinched for turn 3. There's Greg up into the podium, getting past Chivers, who's quite slow in the background actually. That guy's kept his own in 4th. Ryan going around swooping around the outside to take the lead from Deflated. Deflated will have the inside for turn 6. A little bit of wheel banging, but Ryan will take the lead. Deflated has a look up the inside, goes past on the straight. They'll be side by side into turn 1. And Deflated uses a lot of curb there, but does just about get it done. That guy also getting past Greg in the background for P3. Will burn to get Deflated into turn 1. He could have possibly burned there, we don't know, because we can't see the telemetry, but Ryan does retake the lead into turn 1. This is going to be the most back and forth race I have ever seen in my life, and I can tell you that for a fact. Can back the lead into turn 1. Greg with the DRS, Chivs moving to the middle of the road. Now becomes the attacking car. They're almost going to go 3 wide. This could end in tears if none of them are careful. However, it is Greg back to take P4. Chivers will now be susceptible to Tamino behind without the DRS. Flamingo Eagle has retired in the pit lane. Tamino goes around the outside of turn 4, akin to Ryan's move from the start of the race, leaves Chivers just about enough room, and Tamino with a brilliant move up into P5. So maybe those two have come together. Who knows? But JJ now 10 seconds off the back of Adamski, and Padge now 10 and a bit seconds off of JJ in P11. Flamingo Eagle currently are a sole DNF'd car, having retired in the pit lane, having, I think, spun twice. But Ryan does take back the lead, goes a little bit deep. Deflated will try and get the cut back. Ryan will have DRS though, as Adamski already comes into the pit lane. It might have possibly got front wing damage. Yeah, he has. Could they... As Padge has also gone on to another set of mediums, I do kind of want to quickly check race director so we know what tyres. Now also got a 3-second penalty. As that guy has come in and triggered the undercut on these two cars in front, Chivers gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. How's he managed that? Oh, that's the... Oh. Excuse the notification lag. I'm sorry, guys. It'll be quite tight come the end, I would think. As DeflatedWee... Ooh! As Tamino has stayed out, but... Ryan... possibly cutting the pit entry there? I don't know whether that was... I don't know whether that will be looked at or penalised or something along those lines, but that was a very late call from Ryan to come into the pit lane. Sliding his way through the hairpin. And will he come in this lap? He will. Tamino makes the... Well... That's very much scuppered his chances of winning this race. That is the commentator's curse if I've ever seen it. Tamino, coming into the pit lane, has hit the pit entry wall and lost his front wing. As we see a move in the background, Ryan going through on Deflated. That will have really screwed Tamino's chances in this race. Tamino getting past Chivers. Ryan sets a fast lap 17.3. Obviously aided by the DRS, but still. That's a mega lap time. Deflated also gets back past him on the main straight. Tamino, with those much fresher tyres and a new front wing to boot, he'll be sailing past Greg. Not quite, actually. Tamino having quite high wings, it seems, and he's trapped in sort of the same position that he was earlier. Almost chopping across the front of Chivers there. That was really close. Dear my word. He'll go chasing after that fastest lap now, and that P4 that Ayahuasca currently holds. As we do now have DRS from Ryan to that guy. And Deflated is also very close to being out of DRS. Has he missed the activation zone? And Ryan will now run to take the lead. Deflated does not have DRS, which you can see in the background. He will be pushing to try and get back in there. But 4/10 is now the gap, as Tamino has also now pit again and retired from the race. And what little battery he has left to go chasing after the Alpine and see if he can wrench away a race win that looked extremely close at the start of the race, but Ryan's tyre wear seems to be a bit better than Deflated's on the soft. DeflatedWee does get within a second,
But it won't quite be enough. He's driven a brilliant race today. And this will be closer to P2 in the championship for both Ryan and Deflated. But the Alpine comes out on top. It's Ryan who takes the win from Deflated. That guy coming home for another P3. As all three of them have driven an absolutely fantastic race today. With the crash into the pit lane. Couldn't quite see it. Sox loses out to both Padge and JJ on penalties. So that means that Chivers will be next to the line. Spins it out the final corner. Ayahuasca coming home P4 and Chivers P5. Chivers? Hello? Greg P5. Chivers P6. Will lose out to Jake Lates on penalties. Last time it was in the sprint, but now it's in the race. So they'll be scoring 4 points for Haas. Yeah, what a thoroughly enjoyable race that was. Oh, hello. Thanks, but yeah, no, brilliant race driven from both Ryan, Deflated, and from all three really in the top echelons of this race. Nothing taken away. That is your wrap for today. For the NA race, penultimate race of the season. There goes my controller. And that guy, followed by Ayahuasca. The top four staying basically as they are after Tamino had dropped to the back of the field. Greg coming home P5 with some good points versus Mercedes, 4 for Ferrari. Jake Clay's coming home in P6. Chivers dropping to P7 on penalties. Adam Ski with a brilliant P8. Padge in P9. JJ getting his first points in NA, I believe, for P10. Big snap coming through there. He's 1.4 seconds down on Tamino's time, I think. Only 1.2 on Top Gun, but does go into P9. Slowest of the set laps so far. Yeah, Padge 3/10 up in the first sector. We'll see what it accumulates to in the second sector. Furthest person on track is still Padge. I think that might be Ryan in front. We will have to see. Yeah, Top Gun also on Top Gun. Hello, Tamino also on an outlap, but we'll have to see whether he can improve. Padge does a 16.2, move himself up into P7. It's the line to finish. And he shall do a 116.1, moves himself up into P7. Key points for Alpine in their fight against Williams. Tamino getting a pretty decent toe off Jake Lates, to be fair to him. The JohnJohn, who does 14.9. So I was about to say Top Gun again. Tamino needs to find a 10th and 3/4, maybe 2, to be for P5, only by about 12 milliseconds, which is insane. Tamino is 2/10 up. Tamino is 2/10 up. This could be an insane pole. That guy to the line, he can't improve. Padge also to the line, can't improve. DeflatedWee will be first to the line before Tamino. Deflated goes into P3 with 15.5. Tamino does a 14.6! Jesus! I have not seen a lap time that fast at Hungary for a long time. Redeemer? You've just joined us for one of the most mental no assist laps we've seen for a long time. Oh my word. And here come the lights. 3, 4, 5. There's a really long hole, but his lights out and away we go for a wet and wild Hungarian Grand Prix. Tamino getting a pretty decent start. English is able to cover off JohnJohn. DeflatedWee looking for a move. The Williams and the Aston Martin of Top Gun and that guy going side by side. Deflated taking the inside of turn 1, getting the move on the inside, but JohnJohn coming back at him on the traction. That guy having lost out to Ryan as well. DeflatedWee going very wide. Everybody's on inters, which is very interesting. So they'll need to survive these first couple laps. However, I see. There's Deflated and Ryan, the rivals for P3 in the championship, or maybe even P2. They've come together. There's another car off. That's Tidiest Bear. Yeah, Deflated and Ryan having both come together. Obviously, the unfortunate incident. Top Gun has now dropped well back from JohnJohn. I think it could be Inters from here, as Tidiest Bear has crashed, and that has brought out the safety car. We'll try and see if we can spot it from Ryan's POVs. He's crashed right very close to the racing line. Playing on safety car restarts. What with how slow people end up going, but JohnJohn, I think he's gone round the final corner now. Oh! J-Clay's into the wall. JohnJohn had a snap, then Novi had a snap, and then J-Clay's had a snap into the wall. That guy, I think, has had a moment as well. He's come into the pit lane. Stage. Oh my god, they're close to going 3 wide through there. A little bit of contact in the middle of turn 2. Will Ryan keep his nose in there? No, not quite. Oh, just about space given. Couldn't quite see if there was a warning there. Ryan on the inside of the final corner, having been around the outside of the penultimate. That is a move. Well done, sir. This Padge gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Warnings! Oh dear. That's not the way you want to end a fight. Oh! There's a bit of contact as well. Some dry tyres come the end of this race. Obviously yellow flags in this area, so no overtaking. They'll look for a move on the inside of turn 2. It's a late one. JohnJohn goes for the switchback. They're side by side. JohnJohn gets... I think there was a bit of contact. JohnJohn maybe being forced off a bit there by Tamino. But he has forced his way through. First it was... ones that I can remember is Spark with the front wings. Snacks with the rain. Or we should say George Russell with the rain. As JJ now says the fastest lap by about 3/10. Has mediums prepared, so he can't get that removed even if he wanted to as well. That's really interesting. He has a small bit of clear air. JohnJohn doing. Ryan. JohnJohn says the fastest lap of 29.0. It's a yellow flag. That is that guy going round. Not quite sure what happened there. I'm in. Top Gun and Novi have both come in, I think. Yeah, DRS enabled. That's the cue. I think that's Adam Ski. JohnJohn's gone on to softs. With only 10 laps to go, that 1 lap offset could still mean a lot though. The socks. Yeah, this is second penalty of the race, I believe. But this has allowed JohnJohn to close up to the DRS. Adam has gone round again on the exit. Use the softs. But I think it might be like 4 or 5% per lap. So we could see them reach the first drop off. I don't think we'll see them reach the second. First drop off being 25% or so. Oh! Tamino's dropped it from the lead. We will not have the first time win for the returning driver in his second stint. He's lost his front wing. He's gone into the wall. I'm a bit surprised he hasn't DNF'd from that, if I'm being honest. That is going to promote JohnJohn into the lead. I think this could be about a fight for the race win over. Tired in the pit lane. Oh, that is so unfortunate. He won AT1. Brain, why do you have to fail me now? To be fair, I should have remembered China, because technically it was my first race of the season, because I was streaming that race with Spark. So I should remember that. Yeah, just kind of all blurs into one, especially when you have the same person winning every single race. This man has had one of the most dominant seasons I think we've seen for a while. He ends the season the way he started it. JohnJohn takes the checker flag, wins by nearly 20 seconds. That is a margin and a half. Ryan ends out the season P2, and he does take P2 in the championship. Deflated will be P3. I think there will be some donuts. We can't penalise this. There's a rule that says that we can't do things that are unrealistic, but we can't penalise this. Yeah, so it will be Top Gun who takes the podium. I think that guy's going to join Deflated for some donuts. What people end up doing, it'll be, depending on penalties of course, Novi in P4, Socks into P5, which is something to say. Didn't think I'd be saying that at the top of the stream. Oh, but Socks loses out to Greg on penalties, so it will mean that Mercedes do unfortunately lose out on the championship. JJ, coming home in P7, managing to get no penalties. Obviously aided by... yeah. Aided by the 3 cars that were doing donuts of that guy, Deflated, and Padge. Is that JohnJohn's car again? It is! Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, that has been great. They've only got 1 minute left, to be fair. They can't keep it going in a straight line. There's a wall there, lads. Oh, and more rap for NA in Season 6 on F123. In a couple of weeks' time, we'll be moving to F124, and then I think a few weeks after that, it will be the season starting up again, with NA as the first race, of course, as has been for the last while. Wants to join me, because at the end of the season, we've had a couple new streamers come in. That's good racing, I agree, Reds. But that is your wrap for NA. JohnJohn taking the win from Ryan. Top Gun on the podium. Novi with a fantastic P4 from 9th on the grid. Greg in P5. Socks in P6 from Mercedes. Mercedes just about missing out on the Constructors' Championship. JJ into P7. That guy P8. Deflated P9 and Padge P10. The last of the finishers. 1 lap down.